What's up, you guys? Such Boss here, and today is episode 7's episode of WandaVision. So today's episode of WandaVision is, did we break the fourth wall? So the fourth wall is broken now. So it says, did we break the fourth wall? That's what the episode's called. And yeah, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the episode. And before it began, I'm going to go back to my YouTube channel and looking up my WandaVision reviews. I think this is episode 7. It's episode 7 of WandaVision. So this episode pretty much takes place where pretty much things left off. It pretty much got more modernized as the series progresses. And there's no question about this episode got more modern. The reason why I said it got modern is pretty much that Wanda has a normal sized house like here in America, like the 2000s pretty much. The 2000s are ended, and now it's like 2020-ish for the episode, so he's living in modern times. So no more decades, if you will. Also, another major theme in this episode, guys, is that Wanda's whole house started to glitch. A bunch of things in Westview started to glitch, almost like a glitchy pattern, which I don't really understand why is it glitching, because she doesn't really know like what's going on with the episode. Also, the spoilers, I forgot to say that. Spoilers like usual. But I don't get why everything's glitchy and stuff, so it's one of my biggest questions. Also, a ton of things got revealed during this episode of WandaVision. So, pretty much the plot is Wanda just living her day-to-day life while Vision is at the circus with Darcy, because remember the whole sword agency got turned into the clowns from the last episode. My theory behind why it's glitchy is honestly it has to be how she expanded the whole landscape of Westview, if you will. So pretty much that's what Vision's doing. He's just hanging out with the circus with Darcy, and we also have the twins and Agnes, which is really cool. Agnes had a really big role in this episode. There's massive spoilers later on to the video. But this episode was spectacular, guys. Everything in Westview today was really cool. I love seeing WandaVision, and like that. Also, today's episode is sponsored by not a real prescription drug. This is the commercial all the episodes have. This is Nexus, a Wanda type of Tylenol, I think. Helps you with all the transitions of the loops and all sorts of crazy phenomenons in Westview. So make sure you take that medicine if you're in Westview. So if you're in the Westview Pharmacy, just go check that one out. I don't know. On to the rest. So let's talk about the sword agency. So Jimmy and the girl from Captain Marvel, which I keep on forgetting her name. I might have used her superpower name here in a minute, but they're pretty much just driving off away from the whole presence of Westview, and they ponder on this little research base with the U.S. government, the U.S. government agents. I think the FBI is down there. A bunch of sword people, I believe. Pretty much all the sword are in the circus, except for this couple few who's in there. Like the boss is in there, and all sorts of people escape Westview, which is cool. So what they're doing, they had to build this big old armored truck. So maybe something like this, maybe like a smaller model of what this truck looks like. It almost reminds me of what my Black Widow set has with Taskmaster. So, yeah. Maybe something like that. So they pretty much got her in a spacesuit, the girl from Captain Marvel, and she literally said she went into the portal, which is really cool. Yeah, it was my favorite part of the episode when she actually went into the portal. Guess why I really like this point of the episode. I'm not spoil too much here for you guys fill it out, and so much I can talk about. I'm not spoiling every single plot point, but you can actually see this really cool blue and purple color, which I'm really like, what? What's going on here? That's my biggest question. Why is he saying blue and purple? Is your eyes adjusting? Because it's almost like when you go into the quantum realm, where you are stuck in there for a little bit and you don't really have a breathing apparatus. It's almost like that, but you're actually stuck physically in the portal, which is really cool. And then her eyes adjusted, and she pretty much did what she did. She went back to Wanda's house, which I'm not gonna spoil anything else about the character. But all you need to know, she's getting powers. So the X-Men are coming slowly to the MCU. Slowly, this much, guys. Another major theme of WandaVision, this episode is Agnes. So I don't spoil too much about Agnes, but in this episode she had this amazing story arc. Kind of combines who she is as a character, which I thought was one of the most amazing things I've seen from the series. One of the best things that Marvel has done in a while too, has given up everyone to have time to think who the villain is. We all called it too. I called it. New Rockstars called it. I think my dad called it. I think. So the main villain, one of the villains, is Agnes. Yeah, she revealed that she's a supernatural power. She has witch powers like Wanda. She admitted that she killed the dog from the last episode, before the Halloween episode, which is cool. And it just was a really fun way to introduce her as the villain. Like, literally, when Wanda went to her basement, it was this big, massive place, like almost like a dungeon in there. I'm like wondering, why is it a dungeon? Like, it's really weird. Like, her house is like a normal modern house, but when you go to the basement and deeper, it's like a cave and cavern. It was weird, honestly. My question about this episode, guys, is what happened to the twins? Because the twins were there playing in the basement, quote unquote, by Agnes. So the twins are not there. So maybe we find out in the next episode. Maybe the other villain's coming up too. The Marvels, the guy from, not the devil, but you know what I mean. The other guy from the underworld, but not, and not anything from DC either. Not Ravenstad, it's a different character. So maybe that will come out in the next episode, maybe. Because I love Agnes. Agnes literally became one of my favorite characters in MCU because of this episode, because of what she did in WandaVision. Also, she's a director, too. Okay, other than that, guys, I really enjoyed WandaVision's episode 7. This is probably one of my favorite episodes the series has ever had written, guys. It's like been spectacular. I'm really excited to see what the MCU can do from here. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in episode 8, probably it's the finale where they all go to battle. Because something left out were some really funny scenes with Vision and Darcy, which is really cool. I don't want to spoil anything like that, but the crossing guard, so yeah. Also, there's a truck that had no technology in it, which is the Funnel Cake truck. So I'm not getting spoilers about that, so hopefully you guys do check out the episode. I didn't spoil too much, hopefully, for you guys. Just check it out. I give spoilers in this video. But other than that, I really enjoyed this episode. I gave it a 10 out of 10. One of the best Marvel episodes I've seen. My favorite WandaVision episode, if you're wondering, has to be the one with the behind-the-scenes point of view of the WandaVision, like how the characters, about how they can watch the characters from the real time in New Jersey, not like physically being a part of WandaVision, which is cool. Other than that, I'm out of here, and hope you guys have a great day, and see you guys soon for Shazam's video. That'll come out probably tomorrow, guys. Other than that, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.